Is Tekken 8 going to be the greatest Tekken game of all time? Ladies and gentlemen, this is something that we need to talk about. Obviously, there's been a lot of new gameplay that have been dropped. It's just looking absolutely amazing right now, man. After the Xiaoyu trailer, Bandai has dropped multiple videos of displaying how Tekken 8 is going to be. You know, just for what we've known so far during the alpha gameplays, you had guys like Main Man SWE, Arsenal, and other people that are really good at Tekken had the chance to play the alpha. And there was a lot of things that I've took notes on, that I've seen, that makes me hype about Tekken 8. Main Man SWE said that he played Tekken 8 for 5 hours and it felt like it was like 5 minutes. He either said it was 8 hours or 5 hours, he said, and it felt like it was 5 minutes just because how fun the game is. Now, they talk about how the big wall splats and the wall combos are rare to do now, and how the maps are huge, right? The maps are huge, so you won't have that much access to even do wall combos no more, which is really interesting that they took that out. I mean, like, you know, the wall combos are not taken out, but per se it's going to be harder to even do, which is interesting. We're seeing how the new heat systems is looking, like the heat smash, the heat engagers. It's looking really cool, man. They're looking really cool. You're able to double bound your opponent. Main Man SWE even said with the character select screen, of course, that is still in beta. He said that whenever the HUD is around the player that you want to choose, they have like a 3D position that they're in. You know, they're in the 3D position that they're in, and once you click on that character, the character will turn around and do like a Mortal Kombat thingy, you know, probably like how Johnny Cage would do on Mortal Kombat, how he would act like his fingers are a movie camera. So Tekken characters do that, and I find that really interesting because I believe Tekken took some inspiration from Mortal Kombat a little bit, since Harada and Edible are really great friends. They had to have some type of inspiration with that, and that's really cool to see. Michael Murray also confirmed that they're pushing for the personality and characters in Tekken 8. They're really doing it, and as you can see with the heat engagers, with the heat smash, you're able to turn Super Saiyan with that character that you're playing with. And what I love about the heat system is that whenever you do launch the heat engager or the heat smash, it is another side added to the character that you're playing, and is also unique for each character that you play with. So it's a very beautiful thing to see that Tekken 8 is allowing that to happen. You can tell that they put in so much work. They also confirmed that they did use more money, of course, versus Tekken 7 to create this game. Obviously, I mean, just look how it looks, look at the gameplay, look how detailed the intros are, man. The intros are looking really good. You know, I like the fact that Jin and Lars are fist bumping before they even fight, showing that they really are cool with each other. So I think that's something that's really cool that they're doing. Main Man SWE also confirmed that we have inner dialogue, like something that you would see in Mortal Kombat 11. I'm not sure if they had that in X. It's been a minute, man, since I played X. But I remember in Mortal Kombat 11 that depending on which character you're playing with, that character will have a certain dialogue with another character that you're going against. And so that's really cool to see that Tekken is taking that aspect that was in Mortal Kombat and applying that into Tekken. And this really lets you know that the story for Tekken 8 is going to be super deep. I keep trying to tell everybody that Tekken 8 is literally Tekken 4 2.0. So it's a very beautiful thing that we're witnessing. It's a very beautiful thing that we got going on for Tekken 8. I'm super hyped. And also the moves lists are very, very, very helpful, and I'm so glad that it is, because for newcomers that haven't played Tekken before, they will now get to understand the game of Tekken. Main Man SWE said they will give you tips and pointers on what kind of moves to do, what kind of counter moves to do, when to use your heat smash, when to use your hit engager. So that's something that is very smart, something that is very cool, because back then fighting games, you had to really learn on your own to figure out how to do certain moves or learn certain mechanics in a fighting game. Tekken 8 is making it to where they want you to feel comfortable once you pick up the game and once you want it to be worth when you purchase the game. And I think that's really cool. Another thing that I've learned too, that Main Man SWE said, he said the wall bounce and the wall crush are gone. Now, what do you guys think about the wall bounce and wall crush being gone? Did you guys love the wall bounce and wall crush in Tekken? I think the wall bounce was kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it added a little bit of flavor in Tekken, but you know what? I'm always down to see different changes in video games, especially Tekken. I don't think people really relied on the wall bounce like that, especially when I went against higher up ranks. They didn't really wall bounce me like that. They would wall crush me, but they wouldn't really wall bounce me. Main man SWE also said that the rage arts are not punishable anymore, and he thinks that they're at -13. You can't punish rage arts no more. They're at -13 now. I'm really excited what Tekken 8 has going on. I'm really excited. I believe Tekken 8 will be one of the greatest Tekken games of all time. And another thing that I want to say too, with the intro, man, whenever you see the characters fight, like how I explained it earlier, when Jin and Lars fist bump, I absolutely love that because it reminds me of Tekken 3, Tekken Tag Tournament 1, for instance. Whenever I would choose Eddie back in Tekken 3, back in the days in early 2000s, Eddie would walk up and he would put his hand out and say, "What do you want?" I love that. I love that. The fact that you can do that. And I was playing Tekken 3 earlier today, just because they're bringing that back. I haven't realized that they've thrown that out of Tekken. It's been so long, and the fact that they bringing that back absolutely gave me goosebumps, you guys. I am so hyped for Tekken 8 just because of the intro. If they doing that with the intro, man, we don't know what we got in store, bro. There's so many possibilities. They could bring back game modes that we haven't seen in a long time. Right? I'm just so excited, man. All the stages are looking beautiful. The character details are looking great. The face expressions are looking great. The gameplay is looking great. Everything about Tekken 8 right now is looking 99.9% amazing. And I'm so happy that Michael Murray and Harada had taken their time out the day to be like, man, let's make something happen. We are in a new generation with a new console. We have to make this a lifestyle. We have to make a statement once we drop this new Tekken game. And the main man SWE even said that he didn't even feel like playing Tekken 7 anymore because of him playing the early access of Tekken 8. Like when he was talking about the differences of Kazuya and Tekken 8 versus his comparison in Tekken 7, he didn't want to play with the Tekken 7 version of Kazuya. He didn't want to play with that version anymore. So shout out to those guys, man, the higher up dudes I want to be like one day, having the chance to play the alpha of Tekken 8, man. And I'm just so excited, you guys, that we get to see stuff like this, man. It's just looking so good, so great, man. This may be one of the greatest Tekken games of all time, if not the greatest Tekken game of all time, man. And the characters are, like I said, the characters are looking super great. And another thing I want to talk about too, it seems like each character that they've been showing so far have something to do with the storyline that is going to be major. And if you're new to this channel, man, please subscribe and follow me, because we're trying to figure out who's going to be next with the trailer, who's going to be on the game, and it's going to be so much fun to identify who's going to be next because they have something to do with the storyline. I truly believe Harada and Michael Murray are not going to just sit here and just put a random character in Tekken 8 because they want the characters to have something to do with the game. As you see, Paul Phoenix now is super serious the way that he's supposed to be. Law is super serious. This is absolutely amazing. This is something that we've never seen before, especially with Law and Paul, because Paul and Law has always been portrayed as being silly. But now that we know that they're taking things seriously, Tekken 8 is going to be toxic in a great way. It's going to be good. It's going to be rememberable because this is the first game where Jin and Kazuya are going against each other one-on-one. Death. It's going to be a death battle. And this is hype, man. I'm so excited to what we got going on. Man, Tekken 8. Tekken 8. And let's talk about the weather too. The weather is looking cool on there. On the different stages, like the New York stage, how there's different weather. And depending on when you're fighting on that stage, you know, you have the snow, you have the cold, you have the evening, or when it's in the nighttime. However it goes, it looks absolutely cool, and I'm so excited for that, bro. Like, they've really changed up Tekken in a great way. They really outdid themselves with the game, man. And like the stage that John was introduced on whenever her trailer was dropped, that stage looks absolutely mystical. It looks beautiful. Oh my god, I wish I can just go out there and just take notes on how to get better on Tekken, being on that stage, just looking at how beautiful that nature is, man. That's just so satisfying to see. Absolutely satisfying to see. And also, main man SWE confirmed that Gigas is dead because Jack has some of his moves. I just wanted to add that to the video because, you know, I gotta agree with main man SWE. I truly believe Gigas was a failed character. I mean, come on, you don't really see a lot of people playing with Gigas. When you go online, you don't really see him have tournament love. You don't really see nobody using Gigas at all, bro. Like, Gigas? Like, who really wants to play with that guy? Gigas. So, and since Gigas is the father of Katarina, for what I've learned, I don't think Katarina is going to be in Tekken 8 because what is the point of Gigas not being in Tekken 8 and Katarina being in Tekken 8? I don't think that's going to work out. I don't think they're both going to be in the game. But listen, that's besides the point. We can talk about that in a different video. The last thing I do want to say is the characters do have a dirt buildup, which is absolutely cool. Meaning that depending on what stage they're fighting, they get dirt on them. And the more times they're on the ground, the more dirt they're going to be on them. And, you know, Michael Murray and Harada did that on purpose to make the game more realistic, as if it was like real life. But obviously, Tekken's not real life. But they tried to put the mechanics of the real life world that we live in and put that in the game and put it in that aspect. I think that's something cool that Tekken has absolutely done. Like, we've seen that happen like in Tekken Tag Tournament 2 and things of that matter. But the way that these players are talking about it, the way that they're explaining it, it seems like it's something that we've really never seen before. Like, it's a whole different upgrade. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Ladies and gentlemen, Tekken fans, let me know down below, who do you guys want to see next? Who do you hope to see in Tekken 8? What do you guys think about the new gameplays? What do you guys think about Xiao Yu's new trailer? I honestly want to know because I'm so hype about this. And I hope you guys are hype about this game as well, man. Tekken 8 is looking absolutely crispy. Shout out to all the Tekken players out there, and I hope you guys are having a great day, and I love you guys, man. God bless you all. This is Sensei from the Dojo. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.